France for me, ever since I came here 10 years ago for the first time, you know, has always felt like a really special place. I studied French at school, so I was always kind of a little bit intrigued by the place, and the pictures of those perfect kind of French beach breaks, and to kind of come here and compete and you know, learn a little bit about, you know, Hossegor, how it's changed over the years. You know, you really get a sense of history when you're here. You've got all the old churches and the really old buildings, and I mean, coming from Australia, our country's only, you know, 250 years old, so to kind of come somewhere that, you know, is thousands of years old and there's so much history and tradition is pretty cool, and you really do notice it. Yeah, for me, the French beach breaks are the ultimate. You know, they're perfect groomed banks up and down the beach, and then you have Gravier, which is a super punchy shore break. You know, basically it's one of those dreamy waves where you're literally standing on the sand, and, you know, 15-20 metres in front of you, you've got these A-frame peaks, and then you got Le Nord outside of that on the low tide if the swell gets really big. And I think this year we've got a pretty promising forecast and a chance to maybe see a little bit of all those elements, and that's kind of why I like coming here and competing too, because you do have to kind of think on your feet because the conditions are changing so quickly with the tides and you know, all the water moving, and I think it kind of adds another exciting element to the event. Yeah, wow, the year I won was 2008. Yeah, really special day. The waves were not epic France, but you know, 3 to 4 foot and really rippable. Obviously there was a lot of attention on Kelly. He was going for his title, and you know, by the afternoon everyone had come down to see him kind of clinch his title, and you know, he was up against this young Aussie kid, and you know, I managed to beat him, so I guess I kind of spoilt the party a little bit, but you know, it was a really special day, and I've got really fond memories of the day. You know, I had a lot of my best friends over in France at the time on holiday, so yeah, it just kind of seemed like all the stars aligned for me, and it kind of makes me look forward to coming back every year.